This issue is very personal for me. As far as COVID-19, I'm from Tuskegee, Alabama, born and raised. In fact, born in the same hospital that the syphilis study was done in, John Andrew Hospital, where the United States government gave syphilis to Black men from 1932 to 1972 and watched it, even after penicillin came out, watched the effects of it on their bodies. So I know personally the skepticism that people share. I lived that. I was born in that environment. But it got close to home to me when my parents contracted COVID-19. And my parents who were not, because at that time, the vaccine was just coming out. So they were not able to get the vaccine. And I can't tell you the prayers we all prayed to make sure they were okay. But even with those prayers, we prayed for the vaccine to come, and the vaccine has come. And I want to reiterate how important it is to get vaccinated. Now that the age has been lowered to 12, it is vitally important for parents to first get vaccinated, and then for you to have your children or grandchildren, nieces and nephews get the vaccine. It works. I got my vaccine. My family got theirs. My wife and I, we both have ours. The vaccine works, and it doesn't take away at all from your faith by using the vaccine. Simply as putting a seatbelt on in a vehicle doesn't diminish your faith in God for making sure you make it to your destination safely. We believe that God gives humankind wisdom to create beautiful things like seatbelts and life-saving things like vaccines. And so I hope and I encourage all of you to not only you get vaccinated, but to vaccinate, make sure your children and loved ones get vaccinated, and to wear your mask. There's a script in the Bible about being your brother's keeper. And that is so important in times like this, whereas you may be vaccinated, it is so important for you to still wear your mask. And it is so important for you to keep that mask on when you are in public, especially indoors around other people. That has shown to save lives and prevent the spread of COVID-19. And now, especially with the advent of the Delta variant, it is so vitally important for you to wear your mask. At Vernon, we at Vernon have been open every day, providing meals to those in need. I understand how deplorable COVID-19 has been on our economy. We have been open every day since March 18th, 2020, and provided over 400,000 meals. And thanks be to God, our volunteers, none of them have contracted COVID-19. But that's because we have faith, but we also mask up. And that is important that you do that, to keep your mask on. And you can still, as churches have provided for hundreds of years, thousands of years, service to their community, but also to make sure that you use the wisdom that God gives you. I mean, he gives us all wisdom, and by relying or by utilizing technology, by utilizing medicine, doesn't diminish your faith, because it really is an extension of your faith, because you still need to pray that the medicine actually works and keeps you in safety. And so I really am honored to be a part of this press conference. I cannot urge the community enough, both those of faith and those of no faith, to get your vaccine now at the age of 12, and to mask up and have a wonderful, I'm looking forward to a fantastic school year. I have 2 school-age children at home. I can't wait for them to be able to go and play with their friends and learn at school, so they can really grow to become the great adults that we pray they can and will be. Thank you all.